Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your October 2020 tarot reading. My name is Tessa, and you are watching Tessa's Tarot. Before I jump into your guys' reading, I just have a couple of announcements to make. So whether you are a returning subscriber or new to my channel, I apologize for not doing September 2020. I was not able to get around to it. I started my YouTube journey in June, and I was able to do every single month except for September. There was a lot going on in my life and things that I just needed to take care of. I road tripped across the country from Vegas to Chicago with my best friend, and we were moving my grandma to Chicago, and then I hadn't been home for like 2 months, so I really needed to get my house in order and do some home improvements and things like that. So I just wasn't able to do September 2020, so I apologize. But I am really happy to be back on track with October. I definitely plan on posting videos more often and really getting back into YouTube the way I had always intended. So definitely stay tuned. If you're not already, if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. There's going to be some exciting things coming forward. I definitely want to be able to do personal readings for you guys too, so I'm in the process of kind of setting up something where I can provide personal readings. Let's see, I do have a couple of other announcements. You might not care about them, but they are kind of relevant to the channel. I did finally find a position for my tarot table that really works. I had to move my tarot table around because this is my bedroom, and I had to move it around a few different times, and it just wasn't working for me. And I finally found a position for it that just really allows the energy to flow around me, and this is the best position, and I don't plan on moving it. So this is going to be my setup for a little bit. So I hope the setup is working out. I really like it. I did also get a new webcam. So this webcam, in my opinion, is much better than the old one that I had. The old one kind of created a fisheye effect, and it curved everything, which was interesting. It wasn't bad, but I do like this one better because I like the way the light comes in. I also got this new oracle deck a couple of days ago, and I'm so excited to start incorporating oracle cards into my tarot readings. I have other oracle decks that I will use for future videos. So I do have multiple tarot decks and multiple oracle decks that I do want to incorporate into certain YouTube videos. But for the monthly ones, I'm really into these two decks. And when I received this deck a couple of days ago, I had been wanting to purchase it for a while, and I was so happy when I did because I just felt instantaneously connected to it. I feel very much connected to it. And it's the Vintage Wisdom Oracle, and the images are exactly as they sound, very vintage looking. There's kind of like a past life ghostly effect to them. The cards are so beautiful. And then for the tarot deck, we're using Influence of the Angels Tarot, okay? So I do want to expand my, when I do my tarot readings on this channel, I'm going to expand and use other decks. But I feel like for the monthly readings, specifically for the monthly readings, I'm going to use these two specific decks. So I hope you guys enjoy them because I've really been loving using this deck so far. I started my October readings on Monday, and they're amazing. They are amazing. So that's pretty much all the announcements that I have. There isn't really anything else. But I want to say they are a little bit bigger and wider, so that's why I have to kind of shuffle them differently. But let's see what we got going on for you guys for October 2020. For Gemini. I'm a very quirky individual. Sometimes, I don't even know. Sometimes things just come out of my mouth, and I'm like, what does that even mean? Release. Release. Something we gotta let go of. Something you're letting go of. Reflection. Recent past. Okay. So it looks like there's a situation, or there was a situation that you really needed to take a closer look at, and you needed to decide if you still wanted this in your life or not. An expression. Yeah. Really looking at something much closer to decide if it's right for you. Okay? Looking at something a little bit closer, looking at yourself a little bit closer too. Reflecting on, you know, what it is you want in your life. Reflecting on your own life, yourself, the people that are in your life, and, you know, deciding on what you need to let go of, what you need to release. What are the things that it could also be in regards to a specific situation, like maybe you went through something with a friend or a partner or a colleague, and, you know, it really caused you to look inside, and you needed to like let go of something. Like maybe there was a certain situation where somebody's personality was rubbing you the wrong way or something like that, and there was just something that you needed to release and let go of, and possibly even express your feelings, say how you felt. You know, it could have been eating you up inside, something that you needed to express. You know, talk about something that's bothering you maybe. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say. Oops. I keep looking at my my sage. I need to get like a little bowl for it. Right now it's teetering in a little mini espresso cup. And it's burning. So I'm just waiting for it to get shorter and shorter, and then it falls into the cup. Release. What are we releasing? What is Gemini releasing? Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn. Five of Swords, Venus and Aquarius. Ooh, and a Queen of Wands, Aries. Two queens. Very interesting. What are we releasing? It does look like there was some kind of deception here. The Devil, Capricorn. Major Arcana. The Lovers. This is your card, Gemini. Major Arcana. Hanged Man, Neptune. Another Major Arcana. Wow. Holy cow. Interesting. Ace of Wands, Fire Energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Four of Swords, Jupiter in Libra. Healing. And Page of Pentacles, Earth Energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Okay. Very interesting. Let me tell you, today has just been like, wow. That's it. That's your reading. Wow. I'm just kidding. Okay. So you were in a connection. All right. You were in a connection, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a love connection. It could be a partnership, but it doesn't have to be. I feel like you were going through a period of reflection about what it is you want from this. Okay. What it is you want from this connection. You might be feeling a little like stuck in it. Okay, so what I'm getting is that, and this message is going to be, this is not going to resonate for everybody, but for those who are in a relationship or who are seeing somebody, who are in a partnership or relationship, who are dating, or maybe who even have somebody in mind, like if you're single but you're interested in somebody, there is a feeling of kind of being like stuck. There's a feeling of not really knowing how to move forward with the situation. Not really knowing how to move forward with the situation, okay? You are starting to feel like you might have to make some sacrifices. You might have to maybe release some other things in your life. Okay, because this connection, this specific connection it's creating a little bit of like a, maybe you guys have been saying things to each other that have been a little bit hurtful. It's creating a little bit of toxicity, and it's like, it's creating something inside you that you are needing to heal from, where you're needing to kind of like take a break from it, and step aside and really just kind of like put your swords down. Like you could be releasing some pain, some burdens, some feelings that you had pent up inside, and you might be releasing it onto this person, and you're expressing yourself, but maybe the way that you're expressing yourself is kind of perpetuating the cycle, and it's creating more friction as opposed to healing the situation. And then when that happens, you always have to kind of like put the swords down and then take time for yourself to heal, and maybe figure out a new way to express yourself, maybe figure out a new way to kind of go about the situation so it doesn't always come out to be so hurtful. Okay, and that's the other reason why I'm seeing this hangman over here. It's kind of like trying to look at things from different perspectives, trying to see and look at why, how you can approach the situation so it's not it's not always so like intense and like two people fighting the same battle in a different way. It's almost like you guys, I feel like you and this other person, sometimes you're just not on the same page. Okay. You're not on the same page. And sometimes you feel stuck. Like, it's like you're trying to get on their page, but you don't know how. Or you're trying to get on their page or meet them on their level so you can communicate, so you can create this stability. But you keep running into kind of like some issues, some challenges. So it's like, okay, let's try another way. Let's be a little bit more creative about it. Let me express myself in a more creative way. And I feel like that is helping. I feel like approaching it in that way is kind of helping it a little bit better, being a little bit more playful and creative about it, and like trying a new way of doing things, and then just taking a step back and allowing yourself to heal if things aren't really going your way. Like just taking a step back from the situation as opposed to always like pulling out the swords and being like mean or being sneaky or being manipulative or being deceptive. Instead you're kind of just like, okay, you're just going to walk away. You're going to kind of heal that double energy. You're kind of going to calm down a little bit, and then you're going to start again. Okay, so with this Page of Pentacles, it's definitely going to be about learning. It's going to be about being patient. You need to be patient and really learn, like, about the other person. Really, really take the time to learn, to listen. Because the Page of Pentacles is it's like about tuning in. Okay, the Page of Pentacles is very much about kind of tuning into the subconscious and using a very slow, steady, patient method for manifestation, to create the stability, to create a more stable kind of foundation. And it looks like when you use this time to meditate and step away from the situation, it allows you to tap into this more steady moving energy, a very steady, patient, open to learning, open to listening to the other person. So that, because when you listen to the other person, when you take the time to just be quiet and listen, that's how you're going to get on their page. That's how you're going to be on the page that they're on, by listening. If you're always fighting, if you're always trying to get in the last word, that's not going to be on the same page, because you're always going to be like this, you know. But if one person is talking and you're just kind of like, you just have your ears open, I know I'm like using hand gestures, I don't know why, but does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So yeah, so this really is about reflecting and releasing. So it's kind of like about releasing control, also releasing the need to always to be in control, especially with these two, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands over here. Two people who are very much about wanting to be in control. And it's like, I don't see your counterpart here. Both of this is you. The Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands is both you. It's about asserting your, you know, it's about asserting dominion in a way. And because your counterpart is not even in this scenario, there's a little bit of an imbalance. You might be the more dominant figure in this relationship, and especially, I mean, Gemini, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, however you identify. The Gemini zodiac sign is a masculine sign. They are very assertive. They do hold dominion. They carry themselves with a sense of assertive, masculine kind of energy and qualities. Okay, and you harbor the Lover's card, so it's like you already have those two different sides inside of you, the divine masculine and the divine feminine, trying to work together. So you might feel like you are already on another level. So when you are in a relationship, you know, you probably always want things to go your way. But this really is about kind of learning, you know, looking at things from different perspectives and learning about the other person and really listening to them and really kind of allowing yourself to just put down these swords, like this Five of Swords over here, that might be a little bit more not very nice with their words and with their actions, be a little bit conniving, and really kind of put the swords down and just, you know, give yourself time to relax, give yourself time to meditate, to reflect, to think, to heal yourself, because chances are it's coming from somewhere inside of you that you haven't really like faced yet, or that you haven't healed yet. So it's kind of like coming out in these ways where it's being let out onto your partner. Okay, but as long as you do this, and it looks like there's going to be, you know, from how I'm seeing things unfold, by you expressing yourself and coming up and approaching things from different perspectives, it is going to naturally create a new beginning with this person, where you will be able to calm down, meditate a little bit, and then really become more patient in how you approach the problem next time and how you approach the challenge. You know, and pages are students. Pages take the time to listen and to learn and to collect information and to collect knowledge. And then that gets them ahead. That is able to, that allows them to manifest what they want to manifest by receiving information, collecting information, understanding the world around them and what is going on in the present circumstances, and almost like alchemizing it and turning it into something that can be stable for the future, and that has a very solid foundation. Okay, Gemini, this is the reading that I had for you. I hope this reading resonates. Let me know in the comments, and I hope to see you guys next time. Have a good day.